Hello everyone and welcome to About Town. I'm Robert Sheik. Thanks so much for joining us as we meet the artists behind new exhibits at the Irving Arts Center, see youngsters perform in the revived one-act play event, and check out the colors and textures of Fiberfest. It's a pretty big deal to have a gallery opening, but the Irving Arts Center multiplied that by 3 to welcome exhibits on display through October and November. Lori Waffenschmidt spoke to the artists and their fans.
Any opportunity that I've had to go see one of her shows, I've just acted on it, and I love these paintings.
In our focus gallery, we have landscape and the Transcendent, paintings by Dawn Waters Baker.
What I'm after is really not the photographic look of a place. I'm after some more of a spiritual feeling of a place.
She truly, sincerely is my favorite living artist. Her art is breathtaking.
Then in our Carpenter lobby, we have works by Benjamin Munoz.
It's a wide variety of prints, mainly relief work about cultural heritage, current surroundings, things like that.
I just love the accessibility that you have to many types of different styles of art.
In our main gallery, we have Marking Space, Holding Time. It's a group exhibition featuring Texas artists, women artists.
I work with crepe myrtle trees, and a lot of the work I also do is based on the environment and climate change.
I really couldn't be more pleased. I think the work just really flows together.
It gives you a chance to get to see what other artists are doing and perhaps even new expressions of art.
I love the space a lot. It's really fun, it's really open.
Anytime that I can combine the events, that brings out different audiences and different people that maybe wouldn't come for one exhibition, but they'll come for another artist, and then they discover something new.
I feel so honored to be with these wonderful women artists in the main gallery. They're just amazing artists.
I also it's so exciting to view art in community, the way that these artists intended them to be viewed.
Next time we'll tell you more about the women and their work in Marking Space, Holding Time. For details on all the current exhibitions, visit irvingartscenter.com. Before kids headed back to school, some Irving youngsters had a great chance to work together, be creative, and perform for their families and friends. One-act play returned this summer with final performances at Heritage Park.
Every roll party must be noisy with friends.
Dun, dun, dun. Cause that Cinderella was sweeping and cleaning and dreaming about her coming to care. Who should appear, but?
Who are you guys? You make amazing lemonade. What? I just wanted to tell you that. Well, thanks. I try to say one nice thing each day, and today's for you. That's a good way to be. Try to keep it nice. My grandpa taught me that. Sounds like a good man. No bet. Well, R-E-S-E-E. Sure. Well, there ain't none for me. Big apple! A big apple?
I played the Big Brad Wolf in the play The Big Brad Wolf.
Hello! Are you from Happy Whistler Village? Come on over here and have a seat. Yes, I am. I have something for you, Big Bad Wolf. Big Bad Wolf finally knows.
There's a misunderstanding in the story where basically I'm a good kid, but because of my size compared to everyone else and how I look, others think that I'm a creepy wolf that's trying to eat 3 little pigs.
7 weeks. They're working 2 days out of the week for 2 hours, and now they're performing it in front of everybody.
It was hard. There was a lot of mistakes, but we had great directors. They helped us.
Seeing the kids' growth over the past couple of weeks was especially rewarding for us.
Them being on stage is already a huge win. So going there, I watch with an open heart, with a lot of love, and with all support, and then just see, are they having fun?
Theater really helps kids become who they really are, finds themselves.
He's always been passionate about acting, and I thought this was a good platform for him.
Are y'all excited to know who's the best actor? Viha Botica as Big Brad Wolf.
His projection and articulation from that age really is impressive. He had such a stage presence.
You get to act like someone else for a little bit, enjoy and like you can make connections with other people.
I think it brings a lot of pride in the families, and that's important for a community.
Fate is a role-playing game about proactive, capable people who lead dramatic lives. Sounds good, right? To learn more, just head to your local library. As we find out in this edition of Page Turners, that's where you can check out a unique game kit for Fate Accelerated.
Hello, and welcome to Irving Public Library's Page Turners. I'm Mandy Aguilar, and we're talking to Senior Library Services Manager Ben Toon. Ben, you're breaking the rules today because you didn't bring a book. What did you bring instead?
I brought a game kit that the library currently circulates. The one I brought today is Fate Accelerated by Evil Hat Productions.
And why did you want to share that with us today?
Role-playing games are a wonderful activity that small groups can share and where the focus is going to be on cooperation and creativity. Fate does a great job of explaining the basics of games. It doesn't get too bogged down into rules. It's very conversational. And what I really like about it is it's setting neutral, meaning that it's not set in one particular genre or another, so you can use it to reproduce Hogwarts or the Grishaverse or even the Mandalorian.
So if I was brand new to role-playing games, is this something I could pick up pretty easily?
It is. The book itself is about 43 pages long. You can easily read through it in about an hour. It has plenty of explanations and great drawings in it. What I also like about it is it has a couple pages that are quick reference that you can print out yourself or photocopy from the book. And then it also has a copy of the character sheets in the back that the players will need. So everything that you would want to play is pretty much in the book. But in addition to the book, you need about 3 or 4 more people, and some 6-sided dice, and some poker chips.
So this is something you can check out from the library. How does that work?
What we've done is we've found a lot of games that are really easy to pick up and learn for the first time. And the kits themselves will have the rule book, it'll have dice, dry erase pens, and laminated sheets, which make it really easy to write on and wipe off. The kits themselves, besides Fate Accelerated, we also have Star Trek Adventures, Call of Cthulhu, and Dungeon World.
Wow, that's really great. Thank you so much for going against the grain and sharing Fate Accelerated with us. And I'll be back next time with another edition of Page Turners. Thanks for watching.
You can check out the game kit for Fate Accelerated or other kits at any of our Irving libraries. Now that the weather has cooled off a bit, it's a great time to enjoy the patio at one of Irving's great restaurants. With that in mind, let's rediscover a destination in Las Colinas inspired by the French Riviera. Susan Stevens visits Monaco.
There's a new restaurant that's cooking up unique Euro-Italian dishes in Irving.
We have everything from pasta to fish dishes, a lot of seafood options.
David Lamberti opened Monaco in late 2022, bringing another upscale dining option to Water Street.
We wanted to bring that fruity aspect, the craft cocktail, the real driving force of everything that's been in this area from Dallas to the bigger markets like Frisco. We wanted to bring stuff like that to Irving because all of the workers have for years and years have come from Irving and have been the fuel that has ignited all of those things in other areas. So we wanted to bring it back to Irving and really give something to the locals, by the locals for you.
Locals can enjoy a waterfront view with an elegant ambiance while tasting some of Monaco's flavorful entrees.
Our redfish marsala, so it's not what you would expect. Most people, when they think of Italian food marsala, they think of something that is overwhelmed with a sauce. For this, it's not the case. It's actually cooked in our oven, the wood-fired oven, and then it's finished with some marsala onions. Then the bolognese comes with 3 different meats that we house grind, and we make that recipe. It's a signature part of, it's not traditional in some ways, but in other ways it just explodes beyond tradition. So we're super excited about that with our house-made, just to finish it up, some ricotta. So a lot of house-made items. But also our signature dish seems to be his bone marrow petit frite, which is basically a steak frite. And it's delicious.
Monaco is open 7 days a week, serving lunch, brunch, and dinner. There's even a happy hour from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. all week long, which includes some colorful cocktails.
We came up with the Pretty Ricky. It's a tequila-based, actually, cocktail, but it's super pink and delicious, very refreshing.
Monaco is proud to be serving their one-of-a-kind, made-from-scratch cuisine in Irving.
This area down in Water Street is super interesting. It makes you feel like you can escape from DFW for a little while. It's a completely different atmosphere, and so we wanted to embrace that.
And we're very happy to tell you that Susan will be back next time as the host of About Town. Colors and textures, skill and creativity, all were on display at the Irving Convention Center for Fiberfest, the yearly gathering of the knitting, crochet, and spinning craft community.
DFW Fiberfest is a not-for-profit whose goal is to preserve and promote and perpetuate the fiber arts, and that's knitting, crochet, weaving, spinning, embroidery, tatting, and lots of other arcane crafts.
The fiber community is such a welcoming, inclusive, creative community, and a show like this is just such a great chance to, maybe dabble in something different. There is something for everyone.
All right, my turn. Hey! DFW.
But the colors are just so fabulous, so many choices.
Wow. And sand them and drill them and then make earrings out of them.
I love clever people.
Our best product, though, is community. What we have here is a fiberatory, which is like a laboratory, but for fiber crafting, where people can come and see it with their hands. They can try their hand or their feet at a spinning wheel. They can weave cloth or turn a circular sock machine that was created in World War II from people who know what they're doing and are thrilled to share.
I'm deciding.
Save the date. September 19th to the 22nd, 2024. Come out and see us, take a class. We'll be here at the Irving Convention Center, as it has been for quite a while now, and hopefully well into the future.
Our multi-talented Levi Gomez photographed and edited that story. Looking for other activities in Irving? Levi has some great suggestions.
Hi everyone, Levi here. The Dallas Cowboys are having a great season so far, and you could join in the excitement at the Cowboys Ultimate Experience at Texas Lottery Plaza the day before Dallas Cowboys home games. Next one up, September 30th at 2 p.m. The Dallas Women's Expo brings together products, services, ideas, and speakers. Check it out September 30th and October 1st at 11 a.m. here at the Irving Convention Center. The annual DFW Dragon Boat, Kite, and Lantern Festival comes back to Levy Event Plaza October 1st at 8:30 a.m. Lots of activities, food, and fun. What's better than a fall evening spent with friends, family, food, and drinks, and live entertainment? Bring your blankets and lawn chairs to Heritage Park for live entertainments in October on Fridays at 7 p.m. Grab dinner from one of the on-site food vendors or from one of the restaurants in Heritage District. The new Philharmonic Orchestra of Irving opens their 2023 to 2024 season, performing Brahms' Academic Festival, Gershwin's Cuban Overture, and Beethoven's Sixth Symphony. Come see it October 8th at 3:30 p.m. here at Carpenter Hall. The Art of Quilting at the Urban Archives and Museum features works by the Quilt Guild on display through January. The exhibit showcases techniques, fabrics, designs, plus tools of the trade.
For more events about town, visit irvingartcenter.com and the events calendar at irvingtexas.com. And that wraps up this edition of About Town. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to tune in next time as we welcome back Susan Stevens as host of the program, and we delve more into the Irving Arts Center exhibition featuring women artists with Texas roots. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Tell us about events going on around the community, people we should profile, or stories you'd like to see on the show. You can email us at ictn@cityofirving.org or connect with us on social media. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and give us that follow on Twitter and Instagram. We leave you tonight with more works by Benjamin Munoz on display through October 28th in the Carpenter Lobby Gallery of the Irving Arts Center. For About Town, I'm Robert Sheik.